What is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I gotta say, I am so pumped up right now. I just got my hard drive from 1.5 terabytes down to 600 gigs. And I'm gonna show you how I did it. So I gotta be honest, guys, I didn't plan on making this video. Wasn't on my list, wasn't anything. I didn't plan on it, but I happened to do this to my hard drive, and after I did it, and it was pretty damn successful, I was so excited of how much music I got to get off my hard drive that I didn't need, I figured I'd make a video and tell you guys how I did it. Maybe it'll be useful to you. So I started my DJ career as a wedding DJ. I learned how to MC before I learned how to mix. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I'm one of those. Now I started in 2004, 2005, which at the time was right around the brink where people were switching over to computers like full time and not doing CDs or records anymore, and hard drives were becoming a thing where people stored all their music on hard drives. Back then, there was a lot of hard drive dumping. You'd dump your hard drive on someone else's hard drive, they'd dump their hard drive on your hard drive. That's how you'd accumulate all this music, yada, yada, yada. And throughout that process, throughout those years, you accumulate a lot of duplicates, a lot. If you're watching this and you're a wedding DJ, I can pretty much guarantee your hard drive's over a terabyte. Probably over 2, let's be honest. You play videos, you're at 4. All fucking day, right? It's a very small percentage of wedding DJs that carry a small hard drive. I mean, and the reason being is that like we want to have every song. If you're at a wedding and grandma comes up, oh, play that hit from back in my day. Like you want to be able to play it. Oh, no problem, grandma. I got that shit. And you put it on, you know, whatever like songs you want. And you're the hero now. You put it on. And it's a cool thing about our jobs and whatever. So we pride ourselves as wedding DJs with our big ass hard drives, you know, like that's just a part of the game. But there is negatives to this. I mean, with all the music, all the duplicates, there's a lot of songs you don't need or songs you just have so many duplicates of, like 15, 20 versions of Uptown Funk or whatever. You know, like this is stuff you don't need. It bloats your hard drive. It makes your computer run slower overall. And it's just not needed. Now, obviously there's a big difference between saying it and doing it, because I've been saying it for years. I've got to get my hard drive down. I have too much music. I try and delete dupes every once in a while when I can, but I never really dove in. I never really tried to do it because it always made me nervous. I did get a program once that was supposed to delete all your dupes, and it does a great job. Like I paid for this program and I ran it through my whole hard drive, right? The problem was it deleted all the songs that I played. You know how like when you look up a song, Billie Jean, and all those dupes come up, but you know the version you play? You know that song that you play, it's 320, it's the best quality, it's got the right intro, the best start, whatever. We all have the one version of each track that we play. We might have 50 versions of them, but we know which one we like to play. Well, when I ran the dupe program, it deleted all my versions. So I was pissed off. So it messed me all up. So I'm looking for my versions. They weren't there. That was the dupe it deleted, you know? So I ended up just putting my whole hard drive back and going back to regular and thinking to myself, well, Nick, you're always just gonna have that big ass hard drive. Oh well. Not today, people. I figured it out. I cracked the fucking code. I'm so pumped up to tell you guys this, all right? You ready? First thing I did was back up my hard drive. You don't back up your hard drives, you are goofy. You need to do it right now. It is scary stuff. You don't ever want to lose all your music. God forbid your hard drive dies or you get it stolen or whatever. You want to have a ton of backups. So back that shit up right now, somewhere. Just back it up and trust me. You don't know what you got until it's gone. All right, so your hard drive's backed up? Good. Okay, so we're good to go. So this is how I did it. I did it within Serato. The reason why I wanted to do it within Serato was because Serato has a feature where Shift Command Delete will not only delete a song out of your crate, but delete it right off your hard drive, right into the trash can. So that's kind of cool. And because Serato has this quick and easy way to delete things right off your hard drive, now I can do it all within Serato and use the play count feature. Just like I said earlier, when we all have that one song, that one version of the song that we play of every single song ever, right? Well, play count feature will show that. If I play the same Usher Yeah every single time, it's gonna have 50, 100, whatever plays of that Usher Yeah ever since they added the feature. So this is super useful for me because now I'm not deleting any of the shit I need. 100%. The first thing I looked at was bitrate, because when I look up a song and there's a bunch of dupes, I usually pick which one I want to play based on what the best bitrate is, right? Maybe intro or whatever, but like usually the best bitrate. I'll never play a song at 128 if I have it at 192. So I decided to basically delete any song under 192 bitrate. I did that because, I don't know, 160 is also, it's okay, it's not the best quality. 128 sucks, and anything under 128 just don't stop. 96, you should not be playing that. Just get it off your hard drive, right? So the first thing I did was delete anything under 128. Even if I played it before, I deleted that shit. I don't want it on my hard drive. I didn't care what it was, it got deleted if you're under 128. Bam, so that's that many songs. Then when I started with the 128s, up to 192, I deleted every single song under 192 except for the ones that I played before using the play count feature. Now this was the most time consuming part of it because I kind of had to like organize it by bit rate and then go through and delete in between the played ones. So like you'll go through, I didn't play any of these, they all get deleted, but then there might be like 1 or 2 I played, so then I got to go up to that, not delete those, and then go down and so on. I did this because I figured that if I played a certain song at 128, that means that that's the only version of that song I have, so I better keep it, because otherwise I wouldn't be playing it at 128. So went through, deleted every single song under 192 that I've never played before. Whew, that was a lot of music. That was like 50,000 songs. That's a huge chunk right there. But I wanted to take it a step further, right? To do this, I went through all my crates and I tried to figure out like what I really don't need, what I never play, what I avoid even. One of the things that popped up at me was X-Mix. Now, I'm sure you guys might be familiar with X-Mix. If you're a little younger, you might not be, whatever. Don't worry about it, you don't need to be, because I think X-Mix sucks, in my opinion. So what X-Mix is, for the most part, what I had anyway, was, you know, intro edits of a lot of different songs, but like they're all redrums, and they're all the kind of redrums that are just a do-da, do-do-da, do-da. Like, you know, the stupid redrums, they sound nothing like the original. The only thing that's like the original is like the words that are over top of it, that's it. And what I realized was when I look up a song, right, and I had all my dupes come up and I would try and pick which one of the dupes I wanted to play, I would always avoid X-Mix because I didn't like those redrums. It wasn't my style, I just didn't like them. So the first thing I did is went to my X-Mix folder, which I don't know why I even had it anymore, and I went through the folder and any songs that weren't played before, deleted. Gone. And I did that across the board. I had a remix folder full of all these like early 2000s shitty ass remixes. Anything I never played before, gone. Then once I got all the remix and the redrums and all the stuff that I would never play anyway off my hard drive, then I started diving into genres, right? What genres do I rarely play? Number 1, country. I'm not a country DJ. Now, you may be a country DJ, you want to keep your shit. So keep your shit, right? I'm not. I'm not into country. I really don't like country, and I don't do a lot of country events. It's very, very rare. Actually, I do no country events. Maybe I have to play a country song here or there because the couple likes it at a wedding, but I never do like hoedowns. I never do like, whatever country event. I don't do that shit. It's just not my forte. So I look through and I have all this country music. Why? Why do I have it? So I went through all my country music, and anything I didn't play before got deleted. I just have the bare essentials, the songs I've played before. So I recommend asking yourself, what do you rarely play? It might be hip hop, it might be trap, it might be metal music, it might be alternative, whatever. What do you rarely play? And then delete whatever you haven't played before, I know it's scary, but you have it backed up. Just get it off your hard drive, who gives a shit? So I did the same thing not only with country, I did it with alternative music, right? So all the like hipster stuff, all the Vance Joy's entire album, I don't need it. I just need that one song. Oldies and Motown, right? All the oldie stuff. Anything I haven't played before, got deleted. I don't do a lot of oldies anymore. It's kind of getting phased out of weddings. I did a whole video on this, like up here. Like it's getting phased out. Now, do I still need it? Yes. But again, I didn't delete any stuff I played before, and I played a lot of stuff. So anything that just wasn't played, all the deeper tracks, I just assumed I'm not gonna need again. And if I do, I can always take it off my hard drive. So that shit was gone. I had a dubstep folder, gone. I had an entire folder with 15 gigs worth of party breaks. Gone. So over the rest of the day, I literally just went through every single folder, every single crate on my Serato, and I asked myself, do I need this shit? Do I use this shit? Anything I've never used or rarely use or whatever, I just deleted. And I always kept the songs I played before. So even if I played the song one time, it stays on here and that's it. And what am I left with? 600 gigs. I got my hard drive from 1.5 terabytes down to 600 gigs, which is still a lot. 600 gigs is a ton of music, more than I'd ever need. But I was able to delete so many duplicates by getting all those bit rates out of there. My whole hard drive's above 192 now. Like, that's so clutch, right? And I was able to delete a bunch of shit that just cluttered my hard drive that I would never use, that I would never play, that I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even know half the shit. I've seen so many artists, I was like, what the fuck is that? I never heard of that in my life, but I have it on my hard drive. Why? And I gotta admit, it was liberating in a way. Like, I feel liberated. I feel free. I feel like I lifted a weight off my shoulders. Like, it just feels good. And now I'm going to upgrade my Mac. I'm gonna get a new Mac this week, and guess what? I can fit all my music on a 1 terabyte. So I don't have to spend the extra $400 for the 2 terabyte Mac. I can fit it on 1 terabyte and not use an external no more. Just have 2 little wires coming out. And honestly, guys, I don't know if you ever thought about it, but putting your music on your internal hard drive of your computer will make running any DJ program 10 times more smooth, 10 times more fast. The internal hard drives of the newer computers are super fast, like crazy fast. I don't know the text of, I don't know, I couldn't tell you specs or what, I don't know. I'm not telling you I'm an expert, I just know they're fast as shit. Way faster than external hard drives, 100%, and it's all internal, so it's easier, your crates will load faster, everything's just way smoother. Look at these club DJs. I mean, you gotta admit, these club DJs get it right. They all have like 60 gigs worth of music, it's on internal, they flip up their laptop, it loads in 2 seconds and they're good to go. In and out. Like they got that shit figured out. You know, and us wedding DJs can do it too. We can do it too. We just gotta delete all those dupes. So if you're trying to liberate yourself, follow these steps, let me know how you made out. And you know what? I'd really be interested to see how big your hard drives are like before, even if you're not doing it. Just let me know how big your hard drive is. Pause. Put it in the comments. Let me know how big that shit is. I'm curious because I don't know. I was at 1.5 terabytes. I know people that are over 4. So let me know what you got. And if this helped you in any way, it would mean a lot if you can hit that like button for my algorithms. Subscribe for more content. I'm posting a video once a week at least. And I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.